Welcome, Red Eye Sports, first episode 1, man. I'm
Let's
Brandon.
go.
It's Jordan.
Let's
Welcome to
go.
Red Eye Sports, man. Straight talk,
Welcome.
real takes, no fluff. Two Southern voices breaking down the game from the court to the
Absolutely.
field.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all taking the time out, man. We here to make something of ourselves with this sports stuff. Everybody out here got motion. Why not us?
I'm with it. I
I grew up
agree.
loving sports. How about yourself?
Oh, I love me some sports, man. Basketball, football, hockey. I love it all. It's,
Okay.
it's exciting, man. It's probably, you know, one of the closest things to real. We can
How
get into
old
that
was
at
you
a
when you
different
first
segment.
fell in love with it? Like, what was your first sport?
Oh, basketball, man. I'm Jordan. I have no choice. I'm an
Facts.
80s baby. I ain't got
Okay.
no choice. You
You
know
ain't
what I'm
had no
saying?
choice.
Nah,
Right.
Bulls fan from the womb. That's
Okay.
just the way it been, and ever since then, it started out with basketball with the NBA, and then I think just getting into video games kind of exposed me to other things like football. I was playing Tecmo football, so of course Bo Jackson was the hottest thing
Ooh,
on there, so I'm
techno.
rocking with that.
Okay.
I'm going back. I'm going
Right.
back. I'm showing my age. But yeah,
Right.
it was one of those things I rocked with, man. And then the older I got, the more into sports I enjoyed it, and I started to play. And now I love to watch it. I love to bet on it. You know what I'm saying? I love it all.
Everything.
You
It's
know
in our
it.
culture, man. 93, 94 for me, man. Lakers. I say more
Mm,
94. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
When Eddie Jones was there before Kobe. I
Oh,
fell in love with the
okay.
sport, man. It wasn't no turning back. It wasn't no
Yeah,
turning
and
back,
Jones
man.
was nice, man.
Yeah.
Lakers is
Eddie
always
Jones was
showtime.
underrated, but he wasn't no Kobe.
Absolutely. One of my old time favorites, man. People sleep on Eddie Jones, but Eddie Jones was Kobe before Kobe.
He was. And we got to give Nick Van Exel some credit too. Nick was there holding
Oh,
it down, man. Nick
yeah.
was
Oh,
doing
yeah.
his thing, you
Nick is
know.
one of the coolest dudes, man. Bald headed guy with eyelashes like a girl. Like, I mean,
Right?
it's crazy, but he can
Oh
ball.
yeah, you crazy. Hey,
Eyelashes
it's
was
funny you
crazy.
point that out, right? Because I say the same thing about David Carr.
Oh,
I
facts.
tell my old lady, I say he got eyeliner. She
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
nah, he ain't got. I'm like, how
Nah,
is
he
his
definitely
shit
got some
black?
eyeliner on. Yeah, that ain't
Yeah,
some normal stuff for no dude.
yeah, it look weird, man. Like you accentuating your eye color. I don't like that, man.
Yeah, not as a
Hey,
dude, man. That's some
but how
different
you
stuff.
feel about the Miami Heat season?
Oh man, turmoil is how I feel about the Miami Heat season, man. Like this Jimmy Butler situation is, I think, really, affecting the squad. You know, um, I think at the beginning of the season when everyone was good, everyone was healthy, everyone was in unison, like they were balling. And if you can see without Jimmy, it's just very little chemistry. I mean, Tyler Hero is trying to take over, but it's when Jimmy comes back, it affects the lineup. When it leaves, it affects the lineup. I just don't think you can get any real consistency like that. So I think they're struggling, man. I don't know if they make
Hey, that's
playoffs.
surprising that you feel that way, man. I thought you, because me personally,
Mhm.
I know everybody don't see the type of person Jimmy is. Jimmy is a Kobe. That he
Uh,
called Carl Towns out back then.
uh,
Anybody he come around, he know you soft, you not putting that work in that gym, he hates you. And in this situation, I feel like Pat Riley is a little bit Jerry Jonas.
oh well, I don't disagree with you. Like he's the control
Okay.
freak.
Okay. Okay.
I believe that. I always think he's been that way, but it's led to successful. Why would he change? If that's what you know works for you, why are you gonna change?
Because
I
it's
just
it okay. Now he ran away LeBron.
Yeah, well, he did,
Okay.
but I mean, he ran away LeBron, but I think it was time for LeBron to go. I mean, how long do you stick around? It's hard, number one, financially, from a GM
Yeah.
standpoint, to hold
Yeah.
all those stars there anyway.
Yeah.
Like to keep it real. I think LeBron knew what he was doing as he was getting ready to close out his career. Right? Why not go to the best team that has the most culture, the most history in the game of the NBA besides the Lakers? He's gonna end his career there.
Nah,
It,
don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a
you don't
Lakers
think
fan.
so?
Don't pose that
You
question
don't
to me,
think so?
bro. No, go anywhere. Go anywhere. How about this? You King James. Go to the Kings.
Yeah,
Go
I don't think
go
he's
back to
gonna go there,
Cleveland.
man. He
Go
brought
anywhere.
Bronny. He got Bronny to the Lakers, bro. He got his son signed up on the team that
Oh
he
man,
ain't
I love this sports shit, and that's a whole nother conversation.
going
I don't want
nowhere.
to chase out people away too. But look, as far as the Miami Heat, I don't agree with the whole 5% body fat.
Mhm.
This and that. Lit Pat. This not 92 no more, Pat. This is
Right.
2025, Pat. You kind of gotta. I listen. every legend who's a great legend learns how to bend with the times. It ain't all about being stringent and stern, and this is
No,
what it
it's not.
is.
It's a 3 point game right now. Like the NBA is a 3 point high pace scoring game.
And I
It's
hate
not
it.
defense anymore. And you're right. It's
Hate
it's,
it.
it's not it's not the games of the 90s and the 80s anymore. Right?
So do you?
The idea of sports, well, now, right
Mhm.
now, the idea of sports is to keep people engaged and in tune and get more viewers. And by do that, they feel that
Okay, so let me ask you
Americans have
this:
short attention spans.
do you think expanding is hurting?
I don't think the expanding is hurting. I think expansion is good, right? Because I think more cities, if you have the ability to support a team,
No,
then
I
you
ain't
should be
talking
able to get
about
it to.
locally. I'm talking
Mhm.
about they go in London, they're going here, they're
Oh,
going.
I mean, I, I think they're trying to gain more viewers, right? They're trying to get international people involved
Mhm.
in trying to watch what's happening in America, right? Because that's
So
more
so so
viewership,
so
that means
some are
more
similar
money.
to baseball with the long ball,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it ain't no difference, right? Because it's all about viewership, right? At the end of the day, if we really want to break it down, it comes down to money, right?
Let me ask you a good question.
Go ahead.
Would you jeopardize quality of the game for viewership?
Me, I wouldn't, but I'm not the one
Okay,
that's holding. I'm not the one that's
right,
holding contracts,
right.
right? Look, we can look at it now. We got games on Netflix. We got games on Amazon,
Peacock,
Peacock.
Amazon.
So
Oh, you said Amazon, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so these TV stations that used to have those things exclusively is going to streaming services,
Because they got
and
that
that's where the
money. You see
viewership
what
is.
Amazon put up?
What's that?
Woo!
Oh, the numbers, the money, man, it's
I'm talking about what
ridiculous.
they bid to you. They bid to put in to get.
Yeah, what, like 100 mil, something like that?
I think it was like I don't know if it was a
Oh, the
billion.
bill. Well, I know it was up there though, but once I saw that go down, I was like, the way that we see sports is about to change.
It's over.
That's why, like right now, for us to watch the Hurricanes because of this trash that's going on,
Hmm.
we can't even watch our own local team play
That's
here,
true. That's true. That's
right?
true.
Because it's on some other broadcasted streaming service that we don't have access to, so we can't watch our own local team play. We can't support our own local team by giving them our viewership
They
because
getting bidded
money is
out.
bigger than us.
Yeah, they getting bidded out.
You,
And
you,
that
you understand what I'm saying? So
yeah,
so it's hard for you to say, hey, we want viewership, but then you're cutting out viewership, but you want to go
yeah,
international to bring in viewers. So I mean, it's a big agenda because we're not the bigger people. We're not
yeah.
the GMs holding the money. We're not David Stern.
I think they're gonna find out the hard way that once you chase away the foundation key core fans, then you're gonna have a product on your hands that you're not gonna like, and
Mhm.
you're gonna have fickle fans versus running away to diehards.
Or what's going to happen is you're going to have other upcoming sports or venues that are
Okay.
going to replace.
Let's talk. Let's
You, you,
talk.
you, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Let's talk.
You know what I'm saying? But what is it? Refuel? Is that what it is?
A refuel, and you got revive with the WNBA.
What, unrivaled? Is it right? There it
Unrivaled,
is. There it is.
unrivaled. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's number one. And I think something's trying to come up behind the scenes, right? Isn't LeBron working on something?
Hey man. So
So
you right.
big sports might lose its viewership anyway because people are looking for something that's more local to them, something that they can feel more attached to.
Or maybe just a new look and they're tired of I think 2024, 2025 and moving beyond, they're getting rid of the old guards. The
Mm,
old guards gotta watch their back. But back to the
mm.
look, do you think Jimmy Butler's drama is worth the value of him? And and who and let me ask you, that's the one question two. Who would you trade for him? What would you go? What would you get? What would you do?
Oh man, so I do like Jimmy as a player when Jimmy is Jimmy, right? I understand playoff Jimmy, but we need a Jimmy all the time, Jimmy. You got what I'm saying? Because how do I know what we're working with? I gotta wait till the playoffs to see Jimmy come to life. I do think that some of this is affecting his trade value because a disgruntled player now makes a scene, and he's done it everywhere he's gone. And I think to an extent that affects the personnel of the team. You're gonna come there and start acting out because things don't go your way. Like, bro, finish the season. Maybe you should have talked about that in the
Is he
offseason.
the best player on the team?
Oh, this season, no, not
Okay.
not
Because
not this
and
season.
I'm talking about no, okay, barring injuries.
All right, this
Yes. Yes,
see,
he is. He has the most
I'm gonna
heart.
say let's go last season. I don't want to say this season because this season It's been so much
Okay, I
turmoil
give you
with the
that. I
Miami
give you that.
Heat.
I give you
It's
that.
hard
Okay.
because
Yeah.
statistically, Tyler Hero is balling out better than Jimmy's numbers are.
What about time?
Yeah, you know, but if Jimmy's there, then the offense runs through Jimmy and Bam. But without Jimmy, Hero, it goes to Bam and Hero. So it makes a difference. It makes a
It
difference.
does.
So you asked me trade places. I do. I know there was some talk. I do think that possibly Phoenix might be a best fit for him, right?
Mm,
Bradley Beal's agent. You know,
mm.
I always like Bradley Beal, but
Okay. Okay.
I
I can
don't think he
but you
can
know
give them what a Jimmy can give them.
he
Jimmy,
also has a no trade clause that
yeah,
he's
he
not lifting.
does now, but he has to waive it though. I don't know if he waived it yet, but he has to waive it in order for them to move on.
But it's a stipulation in his contract that even though he can waive, it's
Uh huh.
still no trade.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
Yeah.
he basically has to be
He
willing to
has it
do it then.
locked. He has a
Right.
nice contract. Whoever his agent is, y'all might need to tap in with that man
Yeah,
because that's
I
something
agree.
different. But
Right. But
transitioning,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
what do
But
you feel about SGA MVP case?
oh, I'm putting him up there. I'm putting him, man. I'm putting him up. Did you not see him drop 54 the other night? Like
I
he almost
that was
single handedly.
amazing.
He
That was
almost
amazing.
single handedly took down the team by himself. And then I think he had 8 assists and like 7, 8 boards. Like he was balling. My
Right.
man was balling. And listen, the pieces he's missing, and he still has the ability to do what he's doing. They're still
Right.
number one
Right.
in the West. And we're talking about the West. The West.
Yeah.
We're not talking about the
Yeah.
East. No,
Right.
we're talking about the West. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He has my vote. I rock with Joker. I do. My man is averaging a triple double. He makes it easy. But he's got a full healthy squad.
You know what? I mean, since the past 5 games barred the Mavericks because he didn't play,
Uh-huh.
33, 31, 39, 27, 32, 40, 0 with the Mavericks,
Mm-hmm.
27, 54, 31. And we talking
Mm-hmm.
points.
All right, that's
So
points. Now we got boards, we got assists, we got steals. He does it all across the board. If he's not there, that team don't really run.
I like the shot selection field goal, like 17 for 26,
Oh
12 for
yeah, because most
15.
of his buckets is mid range and he driving. The
Yeah.
man could ball. The man could ball. I think the game. What he went 3 for 10 where he hit 54 from the 3 point line.
He went 3 for
That
10.
that's the only piece of his game that he really don't have on lock. If he get that on lock, he could drop 70 easy.
You know what? I hope he don't fall into it. Get it,
I
tone it,
hope
and
not either
yeah, tone
because
it.
where he's at, he's
Yeah,
he's
stay there. And I
he's
hope
doing
they
his thing.
bring back the 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 middle court, bro. Not the it ain't
Uh-huh.
anything about the long ball or
No,
the
yeah,
dunk,
yeah. The
bro.
mid game, yeah,
The
the
mid
mid game
game.
is missing, man. It's missing from the game of sports right now. I'm sorry, but particularly in the
Kevin
NBA. I mean,
Durant, DeRozan.
even if you look at college, like you have a few that have still got it, right? Like a DeRozan. DeRozan, he lives there, but
Hmm.
that's why he's so important to the Kings,
Right.
right? You got a De'Ron Fox who likes to drive with jack threes. He don't really have that mid game, right? You got Sabonis that's down there that's working the paint, that's dishing it.
And
DeRozan
Jordan, what
lives
part
there.
of they understand is easier to shoot
Yeah,
a mid ball?
I don't get it, bro. The 3 point ball is where it's at, but that's the culture of the game. I mean, we can thank the Warriors for that.
But
Thank you.
okay, and let me tell you this: 3 point game correlates hand to hand with 3,000 shots in the
Mm.
gym.
And points. Well, not just that, but
In the gym,
it's crazy.
you got to put that. You got to put that repetition up, bro. But they want to shoot that, but they're not putting 3,000 in the gym. You know what
Right,
I'm saying? You got
right.
to shoot till your fucking fingers bleed if you want to shoot that three. But the
Absolutely.
middle mid game is so
It's
much
where it's at.
easier. Just get there.
Yeah,
You
just get
six
and
six.
or if you're not gonna have your whole squad there, at least put a couple of players that are going to be able to master, be expertise at the mid game.
I
You know
like
what I'm
his
saying?
move. I think he mimics Luca a little bit about everybody ain't caught on in the NBA to the fact of it's not always about going 100%
Oh
full
no,
speed. They're
no.
slowing it down and
Yeah,
boom
Luca,
and
James
yeah,
Harden. Yeah,
yeah.
you got these dudes that move. There's another big guy. Like I mean, I hate to take it to college, although he just graduated, but DJ Burns,
Oh yeah,
right
oh
out
yeah,
of
oh
NC
yeah,
State, a perfect
yeah,
example.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to be able to move.
Zach
Like
Randolph. He remind me of Zach
another. Oh, I
Randolph.
love Zach Randolph, man. He
Me
played
too.
defense, and he was shifty.
And
With
you
the
couldn't
ball.
move him. You wasn't budging them. And that's another thing. Listen, Everybody be talking that tough guy Draymond shit. I said,
Yeah,
listen, y'all, I live
I like him very
basketball.
much.
Where was do y'all remember Ron Artest?
Yep.
Do y'all
World,
remember Zach
let world
Randolph when he
peace.
came across them? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
off subject. Listen. So SGA
Yeah.
compared
Yeah.
to
I think he
Giannis
got it.
and Jokic, you're gonna give him that?
I if they don't, something's wrong. He's been shafted too many times. Like
Hold
it's
on
his
now.
turn. It's
Hold
his
on now.
turn.
But
I
see,
mean,
this
Giannis
be the
is okay. What
problem.
Giannis is averaging a double double. What is he at? Like
Mm-hmm.
30 and 10, 12
Giannis
boards.
and okay, now we're gonna pull up
Mm-hmm.
Jokic,
And
right?
Jokic is averaging a triple double. I mean,
He's
I
averaging
know
a
that.
triple double. Regular
Yeah.
season, 36. Hold on,
And
36
and
minutes.
and
He's
and
averaging.
but OKC still in the number one spot. With
Are
let's
they
play this.
are they in the no,
Yeah.
I don't think they're in the number one spot.
Oh, they not. They should be. I think they're like 30 something and seven. They
Okay,
they they
okay,
should be
okay.
right. And the Cavs should have the East, and they because they just lost to um the Rockets, right? And we need to talk about them, right? Because the Rockets, people sleeping on the Rockets, but the Cavs I think are have seven
Oh no,
losses, and I
let's
think
take I
OKC
take
got
that
six.
back. They are third. No, no,
OKC's
no, no,
third.
no. I'm sorry. Hold on.
No, let's go to the standings.
But what I'm looking at,
Let's
I don't see number one, but I see Rockets, Grizzlies, Nuggets.
Rockets should be number two. Last time I checked,
Okay,
Rockets was number two.
right.
So
So
yeah,
who's number
right now
one?
we got Thunder at the one. They 36 and 8. We got the Rockets at the two,
Okay,
29 and
okay. So
14.
okay, okay.
And we got the Grizz at the three, 30 and 15. And the Grizz, shoot, they doing all right too. Like it's good to see Ja come back.
And
You know,
do this and just play.
uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just playing. He's looking good doing it. It's really good to see them being back in contention and being a playoff team.
Ooh, this gonna be a fight, bro. This gonna be a
Oh, oh,
fight.
absolutely. I'm
This
looking
is
forward
gonna
to it.
be a fight.
But we like fights. We like fights. We like good
Yes,
fights. You know what I'm saying? That's what
yes.
sports is all about. It's a good ass game. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? And
I'm
if I got
sad
some
and
money,
not see the Warriors on here, but I know their spirit. They
yeah.
sleep every year on them,
And they make a late push.
and
They
they
they go
make a
to
late push.
and they're still trying to find themselves.
Hmm.
Like, a lot of pieces missing. Clay was a big part of their offense, believe it or not, whether he was missing shots or not. There was just a certain chemistry that you have with teams.
So
Um,
prediction
you know,
wise, you see the Thunder coming out, staying number one to the
oh,
playoffs.
I do. I do.
Okay,
I don't see anyone taking them down. I think they'll come close, but I think that they're consistent. And I think we see them there, just like the Cavs. I think the Cavs
okay.
stay
Oh,
consistent in
that's
the
the East.
East.
Right, right, right,
Yeah,
right, right,
that's
right.
the East. I do think that those remain the two number one seeds.
I personally
Uh,
think once the Nuggets get rolling, it's hard to
uh
stop that ball, bro. Once that dude with 1,000 scratches on his arms get
yeah, yeah,
mid
yeah.
season and he start rolling, and
Yeah.
Jamal Murray ain't peeped his head yet.
Well, yeah, Jamal Murray. I'm trying to understand. So with the addition of Westbrook to the Nuggets,
Hmm.
right? I'm trying to see how Jamal plays into it because he's not handling the ball as much, which is good because he shouldn't.
Hmm.
Right? He's a shooting guard. I don't really think he's a pure point guard. I think he's more of a shooting guard. Let the man
Hmm.
shoot. Don't let him
Okay.
try to run the offense because he really just want to shoot anyway.
He's trying to do what Devin Booker does.
Yeah, and Devin Booker does it more consistently at a different level. You know what I'm saying? Derek wants to play some defense. We lost. We lost our host. Come on back. But the squad has been good. God, man, these sports, something amazing. If you can hear me, I see your circle going in and out. But now I'm the only one here. This is pretty cool. Oh, that was quick. Talking sports. That's what we do here on Red Eye Sports.
Okay.
Oh,
Technical
and we're
difficulties
back.
got a call, man.
It's all
Got to put
good.
it on airplane mode.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I was trying to entertain him a little bit with my good looks.
You good? You good? Appreciate it. Hey, but look, we
No doubt.
transitioning, right?
Yeah, let's get it.
Lakers versus Celtics, man.
Lakers, Celtics. Those Lakers put a beat down on the Celtics the last time they played, and I was surprised. I think they won, what was it, 117, 92, 95. And I just didn't think that the Celtics would lose to the Lakers. I just think the speed and the youngness of the youth of the team of the Celtics, and then they're the former champions. How these slow Lakers? No offense, I know those are guys, but
Yeah.
how you gonna beat the Celtics? How do they beat the Celtics? I don't know. I don't know
Okay.
if that was just a lazy
This is
game. I
this
don't know
is
if it's bad chemistry. I don't know if pieces are coming back and they
this is
listen.
how, and we see this
Yeah,
all the
yeah. Let me
time.
know.
Just
Let me
just like
know.
the NFL, right? You will have a team who don't play good all season and
Uh-huh.
want to wait till a rivalry game or late in the season in order to play
To
your
show
best
out.
game ever.
Uh-huh.
It's like, where is this any other time?
Yeah, because
Huh?
that's what it was. Because I think, man, some of those Lakers, I think Hachimura had like a 23-point game. Like some of the points I was seeing was like, nah. Let me catch that real quick because um, I was surprised. I of course I put money on the Celtics, so of course I was even more surprised. But I'm just saying though.
I wasn't surprised because I know I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a lifelong Lakers fan. I understand what's going on. They
Yeah,
only do this and put this effort in when it's a rivalry or it's this and that. And any other time, they eat crap 24/7. Yes.
117 to 96 was the score.
Yeah.
117 to 96.
Yeah.
What was the stats like? Because like these people showed out that typically don't show out.
Yeah. But again, it's only because of these reasons. But any
Yeah,
other time we can't get this out of you. Don't do it when it's a rivalry and then 24/7 you ain't giving me this. I don't want that.
but can they sustain this though?
No, no. Because but
Mhm.
this is the thing, and this is what people been talking about. They don't put their body through a continuous regiment where they breaking it down, they taking games. And I understand it's rigorous on the body, but at the end of the day, that's what's gonna build the callus. AD is not enough anchor to hold us
Mm,
to do that and last us through the season. We
right.
can't and then listen, this is the scary part. Once AD goes down, if he does, God forbid, what do we have to compensate with that? We're gonna be doing just like last year and wait in the rush to get stuff that don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, let's sure hope nothing happens to AD because I think he's a huge part of your offense. I mean, you guys basically play through him
Yeah,
at the center position, and we know he's
unfortunately.
not really a center, but that's where he's at. It's it would be scary if he loses because I don't think you have many other pieces that can make you guys a whole without him. I don't think you have another big. I mean, who you got? The young guy, Jackson Hayes, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's all right, but he's not going to give you what an AD going to give you. He can't stretch the
Three,
floor. He can't hit the three. He
three.
can't hit
He
from
needs
the
to go
top of
to a
the
three.
key.
Well, he can't be a three, right? He can't be a three because he
Yeah,
can't hit the three. Four at the most.
yeah. So it's just yeah, they added Dorian Finney-Smith from the Nets. I think that was a good move, but he's just
Mm,
he's just a 3 and D. He just stretches the floor for LeBron to do more work and AD to do more work in the paint. That's all it is.
should they
So
pursue Kyrie?
I mean, I don't think so
No.
because LeBron's handling the ball. LeBron's going to handle the ball. Like, there's no need for a Kyrie if LeBron's going to handle the ball. Like, LeBron
But
is the point.
at 40, he don't need to be handling the ball.
He do because we know it's LeBron, right? He has to for LeBron. LeBron has to handle the ball. Like he has to
But I
because
think that's
LeBron.
but that's what's handicapped.
That, I believe that's what's handicapped him. I believe that's where it's handicapped him everywhere he's gone. That's why I think people slept on a Chris Bosh because LeBron takes over. He affects the other people. So I don't know. I just don't know if I'd want to play with LeBron. And just so y'all know, while we got this little technical difficulty going on, be sure to like and subscribe. Red Eye Sports with your guys Brandon and Jordan or Jay from BK. So he's probably getting some stuff together. I got some picks for y'all later. Oh, we're gonna get into NFL. It's getting crazy. Super Bowl around the corner. We're gonna have Kendrick Lamar. Oh man, it's gonna be good. I'm looking into it, looking forward to it. It's be a good time, good time. So remember, like and subscribe. Red Eye Sports. We here. Sports. Talk sports. Talk sports.
I'm good.
Yeah, you good now? Welcome back.
Okay, man,
Welcome
my
back. I
fault.
was just letting them know, hey, they can like and subscribe.
Yeah,
Red Eye
yeah. Like and
Sports.
subscribe. Like and subscribe. We're gonna run this back. Y'all gonna see way more of us. But look, we're gonna tap into this. The Rockets reinsurgence. What's fueling their success?
I think they coach, for
Mm-hmm.
one. Is a huge part of it. And I think too that they believe, man. They have a group of players that believe that they can beat anybody. Like, and they've proven it. Like Jalen Green, my man has showed out. What is this, year three, I think? Four?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
looking
4.
good.
Yeah.
He's looking good. It's either year 3 or 4. He's looking real good. Driving to the rim. They're playing defense. Their
Mm-hmm.
center, Sengun.
Alpha Sagoon.
Listen,
Yeah.
listen. They sleep on the guy, but the guy
Yeah.
is nice. Right? He can give you double double almost every night. A triple double if he really feels like passing. But
Mm-hmm.
he's guaranteed to give you 20 and 10. Good
True
guy,
big
great
man.
ball. You know what I'm saying? They're passing the ball. Van Fleet was a great pickup for them from um from Toronto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great pickup. The guy can hit the three. He's a veteran. He can run the offense, and when he gets hot, he gets hot. That game they played against the Cavs.
Oh, he tore him. I don't know. He didn't play for
Woo!
the Cavs. No, he didn't play
No,
for the
no, no, no,
Cavs.
no, no. The game they just played against the Cavs. The,
Yeah,
the
yeah. No, I'm
Rockets
saying, did
against the
he ever
Cavs.
play for them?
No, no, no. He never played for the Cavs. He
Right.
was with
Right.
Toronto, and I forget who he was with before Toronto, but I know he was with Toronto for a little while.
Right.
But the way those guys played under composure against those Cavs, the number one seed in the East that's wiping
Mm-hmm.
everybody,
Mm-hmm.
the ones that just beat OKC,
Yeah.
Houston beat them. Now, granted, yeah, it came down to some missed field goals. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, it was field goals or 3-point shots, free throws that Garland had to take at the end of the game. He hits all three.
Right. Right.
They go up. They're up, I think, 110 to 109. He made one out of two. They lose the game 108,
Well, that's
109.
not him. That's not no. That's not Garland. So,
Well,
yeah.
I don't say it, but even if they want to say he missed it, he blew the game. The fact is, the matter is, these guys, Houston, that was like 17-42, a horrible record last season. These
Yeah.
guys are number two in the East. I'm sorry, in the
y-
West,
Yeah. Yeah. And don't
and
see
they
no
they
signs of slowing
they
down.
beating some good teams. They're beating some really good teams. So
I think this
I
is
think
the
it's a good look. And listen, them Thompson brothers, Amen Thompson.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He's a beast. He was a
Yeah.
great pickup athletically, defensively, some
No
toughness.
pushover.
Like,
No
you know,
pushover.
Dylan Brooks, another one, pickup from Memphis. Just
Mm,
but see, but that's not he's not there for offense. Right?
right.
He's
No,
there
I
for
ain't
that
talking about that.
that
It's just
roughage.
like
That's all he's
he
there for.
he hangs his hat on defense, but I gotta see more. I gotta see you in the stats. I gotta
He
see you, bro. I
he
get
has his
effort.
days.
I
He
get
ain't
effort.
Yeah, he ain't he has his days where he's really good defensively. He's not as good as like I say a Bruce Bowen, what I'm saying, back in
Right.
the days
Right.
a lockup defender, but he shows, but just bringing that toughness to a team that was really young last year.
Hmm.
Some guys that are gonna fight for you, gonna get in someone's face. Like teams need that. They don't back down. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that's important for any team to have that. That's what Draymond is. You gonna face the Warriors. Like, all right, if he's there, it's some toughness. They ain't gonna just push my guy Curry over. Like they need that. And I think all of that, including the coaching, fantastic. Because I believe they made a
I
head
think
coaching
that's what
change.
it is. I think the coach done installed and y'all are men, y'all young men. Let's go out there and let's act like it.
And let's
You know what I'm
ball.
saying?
And
Yeah.
phenomenal. And I mean, I hope it's I can't remember his name off the top of my head right now, but
Who's
I
that?
hope he's in there for Coach of the Year.
Ime
Fantastic.
Adoka.
Yeah. Oh yes, he made. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Celtics coach. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He made. Yep. And he's
The one who
tough.
got it. The one who got outed. You know.
Yeah, because he was doing some stuff under. He's doing
It
stuff
ain't
wasn't
even
supposed to
that.
be
I
doing.
mean, everybody do stuff, but this is my thing. The coach, Brad Stevens, who was there to actually take him there, couldn't do it. Got bumped to GM. and the dude who you didn't want there replace you actually made it to somewhere where you couldn't. Now all of a sudden something come out. Oh, okay, I know how this works.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I know how that
But
works.
Missoula tough, man. I do. I like Missoula too. He funny. But you're right. He brings a certain toughness, and I
Mm-hmm.
believe that that's important, right? You need that grit, that toughness in order to get to the next level. So
So
I'm
what are your
excited about
favorites?
this.
What are your dark horses? Your favorites? You know what I'm saying? The underdogs
In this league right now, are we
in
talking
the West and
NBA?
the
We talking
East.
NFL? Oh, in the West
Now
and the
in
East.
NBA in the West and the
Um,
East. What's your dark horses?
well, we talked about it earlier, but of course, it's going to be the Warriors, right? They sitting
Okay.
low right now,
Yeah.
but I don't ever.
He probably got a phone call. And that's
we back. Yeah, I don't. I don't ever count them out
okay.
ever. So I see them making a push out of the West, the East. Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Detroit?
Detroit. I like Detroit.
Okay.
I do. They're
Okay.
young, but I think Bickerstaff got over there, and he's instilling a different culture to a very young squad. So very similar to what Ma is doing in Houston. Like Detroit isn't as good as the
Right.
Rockets, but they got that potential, and you can see the turnaround. I think they already have more wins this season than they had all of last season, which was
They
17,
biggest problem is
20.
gonna be the Mavericks.
Yeah, you think if they meet up, if they link up, I mean
Same
The
state,
Mavs play
not too
tough too.
far. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Mavs play tough too, man. And
Yeah.
even without Luca, I mean, and I mean, you could even throw them in the dark horses. I mean, they still play competitively,
Mm-hmm.
but you bring a Luca back, I see them jumping up to a 3, 4, 5 seed. So
I say in the
outside,
East for
no,
me, I say New York. Because
really,
then yeah,
as the
because
dark horse,
everybody's
but you,
yeah, because
New
everybody
York
scream
plays good.
Cleveland, everybody scream what's the other team on the
Celtics,
East? Yeah, Celtics. And it's
uh,
like, hold on, New York looking crazy scary right now. You know what I'm
see,
saying?
New
Like,
York. I do. I like New York. They just seem like the inconsistencies of them, right? Like sometimes they
right,
losing to teams that you don't think that they should be losing to, and
right,
that's the only thing about New York. But when New York is clicking, New
hmm
York is clicking. Ain't no one stopping. They
right.
putting
And
up
that point
points.
guard got the heart of a lion, so
Oh,
it's hard to bet
Brunson,
against
I
him. Yeah,
rock
it's
with
hard to
Brunson.
bet against him, bro, because he just don't give up. He's not gonna give
Nah,
up.
but that's a New York culture. That's what's
Mhm.
built there.
No,
That's
it's
what Tom
pops too.
Thibodeau. Yeah,
His
tough,
pops, his
tough. He
pop.
was a tough ball, tough.
Mm-hmm.
Rick Brunson, yes
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. Rick
So,
Brunson be
but
there.
you're right. I mean, I could definitely see New York, making a push, at least late into the season.
Okay,
They just need to stay healthy. I know, Towns is a little banged up right now with
right.
a hand issue, but I can see them coming out.
Okay. So we about to switch over, man. Transition.
Well, let's get
Super
it. What we
Bowl
headed to?
predictions. Playoff Super Bowl predictions.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? My team versus the Bills, and then we got the Commanders
Woo!
versus the Eagles.
Holy cow!
What's your
I knew we were
picks?
going to talk about this. I thought I
Yeah,
was going to be ready. I'm still not ready. This is tough.
yeah,
This is really tough. Um, the best teams are going to win. Um, at least I would hope that the best teams would win. But it's man, I think we need to see a rematch of KC Eagles. I
yeah,
do. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I think we should see it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Commanders and the Bills. It's just that close, right? I think the Commanders are unbelievable. I don't. Jaden Daniels is amazing.
Hmm.
Like he's nothing short of it.
Nah.
You come in your first year and you help lead a team
So we got
past.
to put him above Stroud now, right?
I think he's up there. Yeah, and I like Stroud. I think
But he
Stroud
came
did
and
his
did
thing.
it. He came and did it though, bro.
You
So
know, but although it may not be a fair assessment of Stroud because two of his
nah,
receivers
it
were
is. You know
gone.
why? Who got the better team?
I mean, if you take if you take away Dell and Diggs, it would probably have to be the Commanders.
But you can't because what is the equivalent to Diggs over there in Washington? Do he even have a Diggs? A half a
I
Diggs?
mean, I mean, you. you may not have a Diggs,
What's his name?
but the dude Dewami Brown, I guess, could be
No, his
your
name start
Diggs.
Mac. The name starts name on
Oh no,
Mac.
no, you talking about Terry McMillan, Terry McLaurin, Terry
Yeah, yeah,
McLaurin,
yeah,
number 17. Terry
yeah,
McLaurin is I mean he is like their Collins, right? He is their go-to guy.
yeah.
He's gonna, so I'm guessing if it's me, I'm thinking the Eagles are gonna try to take away. They're gonna try to take away McLaurin.
Right.
Now, will be something different, but that's gonna be the goal. Take McLaurin out the game,
Yeah,
which means Dewami Brown,
yeah.
which was drafted ahead of St. Amon Brown,
Right, right.
St. Amon Ra
Say
was
Amon Ra.
St. Amon Ra is becoming the guy that's the go-to guy now. Right? I think in the game against Detroit, he had either 6 or 8 receptions, 6 or 8 catches.
Yeah.
The game before that, he had about 6 to 8 catches. I mean, that's their new go-to guy. So I think the problem that might happen with the Eagles, although the Eagles have the number one defense in the league,
I don't. Okay, I'll give him
that
that.
that's I'm let's just go by numbers. Numbers
Right,
talk.
right.
They have the number one defense in the league. So if they have the number one defense and they decide to take away McLaurin, then they're gonna have to worry about Zach Ertz. They're gonna have to worry about Dewami Brown. They're gonna have to worry about Olumide Zacchaeus, all the other pieces,
Isn't
right?
Hutchinson over there too?
No, Hutchinson was Texans.
Oh,
Hutchinson
okay.
was
That's right.
Texans.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay.
But you got you got who else they have over there? They have another tight end that they throw to sometimes, but Zach Ertz is the main one, and then they got
They
Eckler
got
as the
okay.
backup and Brian Robinson. So those are the main pieces. Then you got Daniels, who's going to try to run.
Yeah,
Now, will he run? How successful he's going to be? I don't know. Um, but it's going to be interesting. And we got Philly, right? Philly, run dominant team. Will they throw the ball? Will they be able to throw the ball? I think this game they're going to have to throw the ball because I think Washington again is going to try to take away their best asset, which is Barkley.
yeah,
So we got to trust Jalen. What's Jalen going to do? What Jalen Hurts is going to show up? Right? Is it going to be the one that broke for a 40-something yard touchdown on the first play of the game last week?
yeah. Or you got to use that arm. They might have to force him
Or
to
are
use
you
that
going to be
arm.
able to use your arm against a pretty solid defensive team that had 3 takeaways against Detroit, who was the runner-up last year? Right?
Yeah,
15-2 this year. They made them look small. A high-powered
embarrassing.
offense, and they made them look small. I don't know. Now. All right, so that was the NFC, right? So I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the Eagles. It's hard, but Saquon is playing out of this world.
Yeah.
He is. If they're able to stop Saquon, the Commanders deserve to win. But if Saquon does what Saquon's been doing,
Okay. Well, how about this? Eagles beat the Lions, right? I mean, my fault. The Commanders beat the Lions, right?
yes, the Commanders beat the Lions.
Is the Lions better than the Eagles? Defense, offense?
Woo! Nope. As an overall team, I don't think
No.
no, I'm sorry. The Lions are better than the Eagles as an
Right.
overall team. Yes, I,
Yes.
I would say
Yes.
that. Yes, I would. But
Defense.
But but turnovers,
Right.
turnovers is what cost the Lions that game, right? If they don't turn that ball over 3 times and you can't get the Commanders to turn the ball over, that's 21 additional points. You give them a chance to
Hey,
potentially
but how
score.
about this? Why don't we ever accredit the turnovers to pressure from the defense?
No, and
We
it
try to
should
say
be.
it's a mistake that the quarterback made. No, it was a
No, but
mistake
it was
because he was
forced.
getting
Yeah, no, it
pressure.
was it was forced by the defense. No, I
Yeah.
would give it to the defense because I mean that's why I said you do that. You give the other team potential for points.
Hmm.
You're saying, hey, we don't want this possession. You can have it. Go ahead and score. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
no. You,
Yeah.
you can't. Turnovers will kill you. Baltimore saw that. And I want to jump to the AFC now because I'm feeling excited, man. I'm feeling
Okay.
excited.
Okay.
I think it's going to be Kansas City.
Let's go.
Right. And I'll tell you this, and not because you're rocking, man. Because you know who I'm rocking with Steelers all day, baby. We didn't quite get there, but um, I say that because the Ravens should have won that game. I can't. The Ravens should have won. They didn't win,
Hmm.
but they should have won because 3 turnovers. They gave them an extra 3 possessions and still had the opportunity to tie that game with 20 with seconds left, under 2 minutes.
Under 2 minutes.
Could have
Yeah.
tied the game for potential overtime. So 3 turnovers, and that's all you were able to come up with. That means you couldn't really score.
Yeah.
I don't. Kansas City. Listen, whether you got refs on your side, whether it's fate on your side, Kansas City plays. They love those type games. They play like that. That's their style of play.
How long? And we got to get rid of this. Anybody who's running with this we cheat shit, I guarantee you do not
See,
watch the games, right? Because our left tackle is leading the league in flags.
yeah, and he should be though, because he been jumping, he been doing some wild
I'm
stuff.
watching this game
But
minute by second, and then listen, I'm like, oh my God, they give us holding this. I'm like, so
yeah,
where's all this cheating coming from?
yeah, I mean, you're right. I just got to go with
If
what
they
they
cheating
say,
for us, let
what
them
they say.
hold.
The
But no,
refs,
he's leading the
yeah,
league.
yeah. I mean, listen, the refs have favorites, I suppose. I
And
mean, I
shout
don't
out, shout
understand
out
it.
Uncle Ocho. They did the math right, and they said
Uh,
the for they saying Patrick Mahomes get all these calls, and the numbers don't add up. He's way lower than what it would be if he was getting those calls. He would be way above than what it is. It don't add up. They did the math.
mm,
I'm gonna find out what they did, but they did the
uh,
math. Yeah,
yeah. I mean, look, regardless, your guys are going to be there. You guys are tough. The squad is tough. Mahomes is tough. He is the new Tom Brady. I think they're looking for a new face of the
hmm,
NFL, and I think it's the Chiefs, and I think it's Mahomes. You know,
yeah,
he looks biracial. He gets away with it,
yeah.
and he's a competitor, and he balls. He plays. He
He
plays.
play.
The squad plays. Kelsey. I don't know how someone so fucking big can be so open all the damn time. Like you gotta explain that to me.
Not just open,
I
just
need
sitting
that.
there waiting to catch the ball
Yeah,
open.
I'm
Like,
telling you.
okay, let's
Like
go.
how he stayed wide open. He's so big,
I
yo.
think it's the
Oh,
pockets. I don't know why he getting those pockets. I see what you're talking about, and I don't
he,
understand it. But
bro, just be open, just sitting there waiting. Ain't no one around. He was
okay,
just
you
like
would
sitting
give
there,
him that
like,
when Tariq was
hello.
there, though, right? You would give him that when
Mm,
you would give him that when Tariq was there. But
right, because
now,
he's extending the field.
right? Nah, he just and it don't even be. Listen, he don't run no immaculate routes, bro.
No, he don't.
He
No,
don't.
he don't.
He
He
don't,
don't. But
man.
he got 49 yards on that play last week.
Hmm.
He got 49
Just
yards.
running, tuck, roll up, pop. Let's go. And I like his
Crazy.
release. I like his release when he catches the ball. Squirrel, go around, curve around. Don't just catch the ball and turn around. No, follow your momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he
I
do.
love when
He
every
do.
receiver don't do that.
No, is that Yak? Yak is so important. Yards after
Yes,
catch.
yes, yes.
You know, you got a Jamar Chase does that real good. Don't let him get that ball. He out
Oh
of there.
yeah.
I
I
hate
like
that
how
they run
Travis
in
Hunter
there.
run his dig too after he catch the ball.
Oh yeah, he gonna be good. He gonna be good. I wonder who gonna pick him up, but he gonna be good. But yeah, going back to it, I think I do see the Chiefs and the Eagles running it back. Ultimately, I think the Chiefs do three-peat.
Do you think that
It's
this
gonna be
Eagles
tough.
team is better than the Eagles team in the Super Bowl minus Derrick Henry?
Yeah, I do.
They're better.
The Eagles, I think the Eagles are better all around. I know the chemistry doesn't seem like it's there.
Hmm.
Um,
I
but even
said
with the
Derrick
season that
Henry.
they,
My fault. I meant Saquon Barkley.
yeah, I got you though. Yeah, Saquon. Um, I think Saquon makes this Eagle team better than it's been. I don't think they've had a running back like Saquon.
Right.
You know, and so much so that you don't need your passing game. And the thing is that they still have the passing game, but because Saquon can't be stopped, we really haven't seen the passing game.
I mean, when you jumping over niggas backwards, bro, it's just like,
And,
you know what,
and spinning
Saquon, like,
and spinning in the air and shit look like a video game.
it's like, bro, what was that, man? What is that?
Skill. Like that's timing, skill.
Do
Like
he know that's like
that's
one
a
of the
true
top?
athlete. That's a true
Damn, can
athlete.
you find a better play than that right now? Let's say in the
I don't
past
think
20
so.
years.
It was number one. It was number one for the season. When they ran it back off of red zone, it was number one for the season.
I don't think
It
I ever
has to
seen
be.
a, yeah, ain't no
Like it,
think.
it's
Nobody's never
incredible.
done that.
I mean, I've seen some incredible catches, but a run like that, no, that was impressive. That was honestly like some video game joint. Three moves over three people hurdling,
Yeah.
spinning, jump, man,
And
get out of here.
anticipating. And what makes it so much impressive is that he spent and before he spent, he seen where he was coming and
Yeah, he knew what he was
anticipating a
doing.
bump. Okay, let me go over you backwards. Like,
Yeah,
oh my God.
how do you stop that? How do you stop that?
What
So
would have made
that's
it
what I'm
better
saying.
if
I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a Super Bowl if they make it there.
yeah.
Um, but I think it's the Chiefs. It's history, and I don't think we're
I
gonna see
don't
this
want us
history
to
again.
beat the Eagles because I don't want. I know Saquon's the type. If all he need to do is get to the Super Bowl, and he's gonna be it, bro. We don't need the Hawk out there acting crazy. We don't
Yeah,
need that, man.
he gonna go. They
He
made it
acts a
there. He
little
going
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah, he go a
He
little
gonna go
crazy,
crazy.
man. You see what
He
he did
gonna
with the
go up there
Giants?
smacking his helmet. Dude was smacking his helmet on that 72-yard run.
You see how
I
he
was
acted
like,
with the
nah, this
Giants
crazy. Mm-hmm.
when he came back and played the Giants? I was like, hold up, man. This is
Yeah.
personal.
Oh, it had to be. And that's the worst thing he could have did. I'm sorry, that's the worst thing the Giants could have did was let him walk for Daniel Jones.
Yeah,
That was the worst. But I'm glad for Saquon because this is his potential. This is what he's worth. This is what he can do. This is what he's been able to do. But behind a Giants line, that ain't shit. So I'm
yeah.
happy for Saquon. I hope he gets it. I know you're a Chiefs fan, but I would like for Saquon to get his ring. You guys got a few already.
And that
I
don't
would
mean
be
we need more. We need to do the
right.
whole
It
hand.
don't
We
stop. You got
yeah.
10 fingers,
Once we
right?
do the whole hand, then okay, get you one. But until then, nah, we ain't. We're not satisfied with that.
Yeah, I agree, right? To be the best, man, you got to be the best, right? So you got to beat the best. So yeah, I
Right.
mean, I definitely. But you guys have a fantastic dynasty over there.
Hmm.
Andy Reid, phenomenal coach. I think people don't give coaches enough credit. Um, I don't think Nick Sirianni is on the Andy Reid level.
No,
I just
you talking about offensive
and
coach, right? Oh no, you talking about the other head coach? Yeah.
yeah. I'm
No,
talking about Eagles head coach. I mean, if you guys were to meet in the Super Bowl, I mean, it just Andy Reid's been there. He's been
and
there
you
before.
and that's what I'm about to say. That's the benefit we have. Andy Reid knows the
Yeah,
system. I don't care how much you change the system. Hold on,
yeah.
Kip Kelly and them ain't changed the system that much. No, Andy
Uh,
Reid knows that team and that system. He knows it. He
and
know
he
it.
works it, and they're phenomenal. And that's why they have the records they have. That's why they're the number one seed yet again.
We're gonna have to do a top five worst coaches, top five best coaches.
Well, most of them are fired right now.
Yeah, but some of them are just like, bro, y'all, you were so horrible in your mindset. You deserve to be highlighted, like Chip
Mhm.
Kelly, like Chip
Yeah,
Kelly.
he wasn't that. He needed to just stick with college, man.
And let me be okay.
Well,
I'm not gonna be biased. Herm Edwards, when we had him,
yeah,
just
well, I know you said you weren't crazy about Herm Edwards. I mean, I thought I saw some good things from Herm.
Herm is.
Uh,
I don't know.
but then you got to think Dan Quinn, right? Like Dan Quinn went from bad to worse because they couldn't even wait to get rid of him in Atlanta, and now his team is a game away from the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
or
saying? Like,
Cliff Kingsbury.
oh,
You,
true,
you let your
true.
diva quarterback come and cuss the
Yep,
coach out on live TV and then get rid of him
yep.
for him to come back
And
and
now
do
look where he at. Look where he at.
more with
But you're right.
less. More with
You're
less.
right. But I mean, it's crazy how coaches make a difference to teams, how players can have a different impact on teams and certain cultures. I mean, but that's what makes sports, right?
And
Like you
stop
see Kyrie.
devaluing the running back position. We need to get rid of that narrative. It's
I
time to
agree.
stop it. It's time to
That
stop that.
I don't care how much you pass that ball, you need that running back.
Yes.
This game, the game is a game of inches, right?
Right.
And that running back's gonna get you them inches.
Right. They want to shoot the three
So
point. They want the long ball and just the pass.
yeah. Oh
No.
yeah, everything. The big shot. Nah, you got to set that up, right? You need the short game, that run game to set up them big bombs down the field. That's
Mm-hmm.
what made Detroit so explosive,
Yeah.
right? Gibbs is eating it up, right? So much so you got to play him. They airing it out. That's what made the Ravens so deadly. Why Lamar had one of his best seasons ever. Derrick Henry, oh, we got to play him, or Lamar's gonna run. You come down, they airing that shit out.
Yeah. Can't do nothing. You got to pick your poison.
And that's why the running back is so important. And I'm glad Henry and Saquon made those evident in the first season, the impacts that they had on those teams.
Okay. So
That's
before we
amazing.
go,
Yes,
over
yes.
unders. Over unders for each teams. Kansas City
Oh,
Bills over and under. Commanders,
all
Eagles
right,
over under.
all right. Well, um, I think that
Take your notes,
the
people.
Kansas City and I'm not sure what the last odds were. I'm assuming they're probably under 40. I think it's going to be a game under 50. I think it's going to be
I
a
put the
very tight
banner right
game.
here. Let me see. Here go the banner.
Oh,
Chiefs.
okay. All right. So she's 1.5 over under 48 and a half. Yeah, I'm going to take the under. I think it's going to be a defensive game.
You
I
gonna
don't
take
think
the
either.
under?
Yeah, I'm going to take the under. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
either team is really a high powered team right now. I think we've seen
Right,
that in previous weeks. I
right.
think it's going to be a real chess match. It's going to be KC. I think it's going to be cold. I think we're going to see a 20, a 24-21 type game. I think it's going to be that close.
Okay. Okay. Or might be 26-27.
I mean, it might be that, but
Yeah.
I don't see us hitting 50s. Excuse me.
Nah.
The further you get, excuse me, into the playoffs, the
Hmm.
tighter things start to get.
Yeah.
Teams, they focus on you more. They've played once already this season.
It's
They kind of have an
cold.
idea. There's homework. We got scouting reports. I just think the game tightens up. So
And
I think we see under 30, 34, 48 and a half. I think it's
I
under.
couldn't find the over and under for the Philly, but that's the minus -6
Oh,
Philly.
so they're saying Eagles is the favorite.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, they definitely are. But I mean, if you feeling good, you feeling lucky, you got 50 to drop on it, I wouldn't be
Hey, and you
surprised putting it
can't
on the
say
Commanders.
you ain't feel good. If you anybody who put
Yeah,
their money on them Commanders last,
yeah, yeah. Listen,
you gotta feel
I would
lucky.
not. I wouldn't sleep. I wouldn't sleep on the Commanders. I think it's very possible.
Hmm.
But if you go bet, make sure you bet money you can afford to lose. All right.
Right,
If you go
right.
bet, make sure you bet money you afford to lose. Don't
Fantasy
bet the
sports
savings.
gambling, fantasy sports
All
gambling
right.
also, baby. That's
Please,
get it right.
please, 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 please. But listen, there's money to be won out there.
Yes.
All right. So make sure
Bet
you do your homework or
responsibly
you follow
also.
us.
You know,
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, man, I think it's going to be a good game. I think it does go the Eagles' way. I think we see KC Eagles. And even that one, you know, I actually think that one might be. I think they're both going to be. If I was going to give a number, I think both of them would be under 48 and a half.
both
If I
of
could
them.
do a comparison, yeah,
Okay.
I do because the Commanders play some really good defense. I know they're high
Hmm.
powered, but they're going against the number one defense. So I see some low scoring games.
Well, I want Chiefs Commanders. That's what
Yeah,
I
you
want.
want. Ooh, that I
Yeah.
don't know if you want that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, I want that.
If
You
those
know why?
Commanders
You know
get there,
why?
it's
Because
scary.
Philly, y'all came to Arrowhead before. You know, the
Uh-huh.
whole we done that. With just like with San Francisco, I'm tired of beating on y'all. Okay.
You need some
Now
fresh
Commanders,
blood.
yeah, come on and
Give me
experience
some fresh
this.
blood.
Yeah, coming to the
Yeah,
stage. See the bright
but
light because y'all don't know the Super Bowl is a different game from the
yeah,
playoff
yeah,
game.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
So I mean, I
Okay.
guess I can see why you would want to see the Commanders, right? Because
Yeah.
it almost certainly maybe locks you in if you see the Commanders. Philly, I do think it's going to be a fight. If you guys do get there,
So let me ask you this.
and Philly
If
gets
Philly
there. Mhm.
loses second time, is it time to break it or shake it up?
Ooh, that's a good question.
That's two swings.
That's a
No
good
win.
question.
Hold on.
Well, for me, I'm about consistency. If
Okay.
it was me, right? And I'm gonna talk about me, and I'm gonna talk about what today's
Right.
um, sentiment is.
Right.
To me, we've gotten there twice. We're close. We we
Okay.
have we have the pieces,
Hmm.
right? But maybe we're just missing just a little something. And I think this year they just missing the passing game. Like they could not lock in on that passing game to complement the run game. But a lot of injuries happened early in the season that they heavily
Yeah.
relied on
Yeah.
Barkley.
Same with us too,
Now,
though.
yeah, agreed. Right. Pacheco, you lost Pacheco early. You lost Rice
Rice.
early.
Yes.
Agreed.
Oh,
Agreed. But again, you guys find a way, right? If Philly don't have Barkley, I don't think Philly wins anything.
really?
If Philly don't have Barkley, no, I don't see it. No, sir. No, sir. Without AJ Brown being 100%,
Yeah.
without Devontae Smith who was injured early, if you don't have Saquon to carry that, I don't. No, no, no. I don't see it. Now, today's world is way now.
Yeah.
So the culture of the NFL would be fire him because we didn't win. But what coach is going to get you there to that level again?
Now I wouldn't say fire him. I would say, I'm sorry, y'all. The quarterback. I would
But
push
what
for
quarterback
Justin
you gonna
Herbert.
put there?
Imagine Justin Herbert back there.
Well, Justin
Yes.
Herbert doesn't have the mobility that Hurts has, but he has a better arm. So I
He
can
wouldn't
see you
need
with
it. Yeah,
Justin
he
Herbert.
wouldn't need. We got Saquon. What I need you to do that for?
But that's the same thing Hurts is saying. What you need me to throw the ball for? I Saquon. I'm
Okay.
going to pass this ball. My point exactly. It's
Right.
hard to
Right.
do when you have a Saquon.
Right.
Like, bro, you got this. Like, I'm gonna
No,
stand back here and
I'm
watch
not
you rip.
running no more. This man just spin and jump somebody backwards. I'm not running no
Like,
more.
that's
I'm not running.
crazy. Like
I'm not running.
the man, he's the man. I'm sorry. If they see each other, I'm telling you that. If we meet again next week, I'm letting you know. I'm going for Philly. Nothing
Okay.
against KC,
Okay.
but I want to say Barkley to at least get one. The Steelers ain't in it. Typically, I want to come to the AFC, but I'm rooting for Barkley. I want Barkley at least one, man. He's earned it. He deserves it.
And
He
we might have
deserves
to
it. They didn't
go
let
them.
him
We
break
might have to
Dickinson's
go them
record.
too.
Huh?
We
Yo, yeah.
might
Oh,
have
they're
to
gonna
go
have
them.
to. They're gonna have
Yeah.
to. Because I'm telling you, next season, he's gonna come out, he's gonna eat. He's gonna eat like crazy next season.
He left
He's
food on the
gonna
table
beat
before
Dickinson.
he's let.
He's gonna because he
Yeah.
could have eaten up his record. He could have eaten up his
Yes.
record. I know it's an
Yes.
extra game that they had. That shit don't matter. He could have eaten that record up.
Yes. Yes.
He coming next season with a vengeance.
Okay.
Mark my words. So, dang, good stuff. But I say keep Siri out there. I say keep him.
Okay.
He's been doing well. Eagles are looking good. They're
Yeah, just stay with
consistently
him because y'all not
competitive.
good at
Don't
coming
change
across
it.
coaches. Just stay with
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Don't change the
Yes.
formula. You know what
Just
I'm
stay
saying?
there.
Maybe just learn how to incorporate the run game. Maybe change your OC, your offensive coordinator, but leave the coach. He's good. I like what he brings to the Eagles. He's a little shisty. He's a little feisty.
Right. Right.
He goes back with the crowd again. I told you, I always like that. That's why I'm a Steelers fan. Like, I like the grit. Like,
Right.
you
Right.
need that in teams, right? Like, we ain't go back down. Like, nah.
Yeah.
So, good stuff, the Eagles, man. Best of luck to them. Best of luck to the Chiefs. Best of luck to
Yeah.
all four teams in it. May the best teams win.
And I appreciate y'all tapping in, man. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. For the people who gonna watch
Yes,
this after
please
the
do.
live, like and subscribe. We're gonna be hitting y'all with exclusive content constantly. We're not gonna stop. This is Red Eye Sports. It happens up under the red eye. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Until next
Let's
time.
get it. Let's get it.